So what's going on, guys? It's Captain America. Hope you guys are well, and thank you for coming onto the channel. So on this video I'm just going to be going through my stats, my player stats, my build, a little info on my team, and just other details as well, such as like trophies that we won, etc. We are a Division 1 club in the world. We are ranked around 54. We're at the top of the monthly score, which is really good. Just due to the amount of games that we play. We do play daily. The videos that you do see are just let's say that the games that I am able to play within the week. I don't play as many games, so maybe I play like 3 times in a week, but of course within each let's say day I might play 5 games max. It just depends on how many games that we can get. So of course the videos that you do see on my channel are going to be like past videos, which I'm uploading every single day, so at least you guys are part of the journey. As we go on, you know, towards like winning more Division 1 trophies. We have applied for like a pro clubs league in Germany, so let's see how that goes. That will be a full 11 versus 11. So really excited about that, especially with full human teams. I do prefer that instead of, let's say, AIs. AIs just make some stupid mistakes, and you can see that from my past videos. One of them being an absolute wonky clearance, which he should have headed. Deflects off the human striker of the opposition team, and then it deflects somehow in. It's just one of the most unluckiest things I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'll place the video above so you can see how that went. It was just absolutely ridiculous, but now the mission is to bounce back from that loss and go for another win in the title. Plus, we're doing a lot within the club as well. We are trialing a lot of different players, looking at fixed positions for each of those players. At the moment, we do have, let's say, a centre-back position still open, as well as a goalkeeper too. We are quite strong overall in the other positions, but I just feel that, you know, we can strengthen with a partner for myself in defence, plus a very solid goalkeeper as well. And if you are a pro clubs player and very interested, then just feel free to comment down below with your username. We are a PC team, so I know without like crossplay it's a bit difficult, but hopefully crossplay will enable that soon in the next FIFA. So no, let's see how it goes, but just do comment down below if you are interested in joining our club. As mentioned, 54th ranked overall, top 100 or monthly, we're like number 1, especially as mentioned the games that we play. We're so frequent, we play every single day. So yeah guys, I'm just going to be quickly showing you my stats. So I do play as a centre back. In general, I've played 357 games in total. This is without the club. I've only played with the club maybe 81 or so with this club. I was with another club previously, but they weren't that great, so I had to move on. But yep, so generally 357 games, clean sheets 59. I've made a total of 406 tackles. I've intercepted around 756 times. Player of the match 62, and then my average rating is 7.5. Again, I do try out in different positions, so I just don't stay as a defender. As you can see, my midfielder stats are just like GOAT level as well. I've played 150 times as a midfielder, mainly like a centre defensive midfielder. I've got 50 player of the match, goals scored 59, assisted 50 times as well. And interceptions, again, so many, 346 there. Same with the tackles. I'm a don in centre back as well as central defensive midfield. And then my recent stats, the grey bar that you see is just because we didn't play, or we left a game, hence why. But the other stats are just generally like that due to the fact that we do play in Division 1 against our really tough teams. But no, we're doing quite well, and looking forward to the new challenges that we have. As you can see, 182 games played in this one as a central defender. Made 408 interceptions and 202 tackles. Still a don. And goalkeeper as well, because man loves to be a goalkeeper in it sometimes. So yeah, so just quickly showing you my avatar then. So just general stuff down here. Giving a shout out to Triple X, my favourite artist, who unfortunately passed away or got gunned down unfortunately. But yeah, still my favourite artist, and I do try to, you know, represent man as much as I can. Same with the hairstyle. So my athletic body, the shape that I have for my centre back is 6.2 is the height, and then the weight is 116. With my player, you need to understand that he's only 86 rated. He's not full capacity or full potential as yet. I'm still on level 20. I've got like, I think 4 more levels to go. But again, insane amount of matches to level up to 24. But in general, 86 rated defender. This is my current statistics of what I have on. But what I found out is I think 6.2 for me is ideal. I could, you know, work very well with the speed matching as well as the movement changing with like strikers or the opposition in general. Height wise, I don't think is needed as much, but you can still get it because again, generally most of the strikers that you are up against are just your size or smaller. It's a rarity to find like very tall 6'7", let's say strikers, but. Yeah, I just do prefer this height. I've tried, let's say, 6'7" myself, but it was just too tall. The amount of the time it took for the reaction time to like move from one side to the other wasn't just great for my play style. Especially how I like to play is trying to be as interceptive in like let's say intercept as many passes as I can from the where I am positioned. I try to ensure that my positioning is on lock with assumptions made if the. Let's say, for example, if the opposition is going to do a lob, then I know, okay, roughly where to position myself if it's going to go short. And try not to push the, let's say, opposition as much as well. I try to, like, feel what they're trying to do and then maybe make the tackle depending on what they are, let's say, coming closer to me. Or maybe I know potentially that they're going to move to one side that I go for. But, yeah, it's just, you just need to understand how the opposition are playing and then making your adjustment as a centre-back accordingly. You've seen from my previous videos, I've had some really good ratings. I've had some really good matches as well where I've done insane with like the possessions won and just having like 0 possession lost. Maybe I have average maybe like 5+ possession ones and just rarely I lose the possession. Do make the tackles when I can. But again, it's just mainly understanding how that striker is going to be playing. So just giving it a bit of time in the match and just seeing how it goes. Then, of course, you're going to work out how the striker plays, if he's going to be cutting it in most of the time or if he's going to be passing or whatever the case is. So you could position yourself accordingly as a defender. So centre-back and defender down there. Bloody, I changed it. And a male, of course. And then this isn't really necessary down here. So I'm just going to now showcase to you where I've put my perks for the central, let's say, centre defender. So just going into this playstyle, so you can see just over here, 86 rated at the top. I haven't unlocked as much as I can, but the thing that I've unlocked fully is pace. Of course, it's important to fully unlock the pace because if you want to compete against strikers that are much more smaller, they're going to just leave you in the shadow, leave you in dust if you're not fully maxed out with your speed. Goalkeeper, it's not necessary as a centre-back, but yeah, so max out your pace. As a physical side of things, again, 86 rated defender. This is what I have, mainly based around aggression as well as reactions. I haven't used up these yet. Same with this, it's not needed, but I've maxed out this side. But again, waiting for the point so I could do this area. Defending, I haven't got the Guardian archetype or whatever it is called. Due to the reason or the fact is my positioning and the way I play helps me to tackle without using this Guardian let's say perk. I don't need it as yet unless I want to firstly like get all of these up before I max out my defending attribute. So that's my focus at the moment. It's just the way that I play. I feel that I don't need it. I've tried it but I didn't like it. I do prefer having more of the physical side of things maxed out than the defending. I haven't got this slide tackle because again I'm a don. I don't need it. Dribbling wise, again, not as much. I do as mentioned, prefer to increase the physical side of things, but this is what I have. Passing, again, not much, just trying to do what I can with the short passing and long passing. This is especially the type of play that we play within the club that I am in the moment, in which we do short passes as much as we can. Of course, the wing backs or the wingers and let's say the left and the right backs they are running across the wings as much as they can. So again, they are called wing backs as wingers. So just trying to lob and do any passes that I can from my centre-back position. So very similar style to like Van Dijk in real life. That's how I try to play, especially in real life as well. When I was playing football, I was always a centre-back. So this is the type of style that I play, and I've tried to integrate it to my pro club's, let's say, player. And that's it really. As you can see down here, you can copy it if you want. If you are any higher than 86, then I do recommend all of these. Anything lower than 85, again, don't max out your defending attributes. I do recommend trying to go for physical and trying to level these up so you can match like the opposition with pace, reactions, and your movement in general, and your stamina, of course. And then the perks that I have. So I've got Ball Winner, which is, of course, when you're close to the dribbler, ability to win the ball. You've got the physical strength, so again, different areas that you could showcase your strength. And then the last defender attributes, just to make it a bit better if I am the last player back. A lot of people I've seen have this set piece beacon. You can have it, but the thing is, I don't use it because I use the D-pad. I don't use the analog stick when I move. I've got the Pro Evolution controls where I was always the D-pad guy, and even my shooting is square, crossing is circle, slide tackle is circle. So I've used that and integrated it into my FIFA days for a while now. So I'm so used to it. I've tried analog, but my movement is off and I don't like the way it feels. I do feel I've got more control as the D-pad, but the limitation is the fact that I cannot header to save my life or take penalties, even when I play as a midfielder or a striker, because it doesn't work. I don't know why. So yeah, so you could use this if you want, the set piece beacon, but I do recommend these three. It's just how I like it, and this is the way that I've been playing. Again, because you leveled up the pace, you got the cheetah as the main perk on this side of things. But yeah, so that's it for this section. Now just really showcasing you my club. Again, the trophies, the histories that we've got. So we've got 21 Mandem within the squad. The history, we've won 379 times, 98 draws we've had in general, and 146 losses overall. And we are currently in the 71st season. 17 promotions and 8 demotions. The reason why we got demoted was because we're trialing out different players. Again, we're going for Pro League. We want to understand different players, where they could play and how they play in these areas, and if they embed within our let's say team ways and our the movement that we go for, the passing and the shooting, etc. So yeah, so unfortunately we have had some losses, but YOLO, we're going to go for pro clubs and win those. So just watch this space. So yeah, so the league title, so the league title, we've won it 13 times. Just to show you, this is the Division 1. We've won 13 times. Of course, we won the other ones, but again, they're not as important as the league title. Unless you're Man City that loves the league title instead of being allergic to the European Champions League title. Cough, cough. So yeah, so that was it really. I think just wanted to show you some team stats. So just over here, I've played 85 times for the club. 57 win ratio, I've scored 1, it was a bloody brilliant goal. I'll place it onto this link as well so you can see how beautiful it was. 23 clean sheets. Again, I don't play with another centre back. Majority of the times when we do have a team, we don't have full, let's say, human players, so majority of the times it is usually attackers and midfielders fully occupied, with me being a lone centre back with no goalkeeper as well, being an AI. So I can't do much. It's out of my hands when I've got the AIs doing some stupid crap that you see in my previous video. So once we get a human, let's say, full capacity team, which we have in some of the games, which the videos will be coming up, so you can see how we play as a full 11. But again, our goalkeeper isn't a goalkeeper. He's a central midfielder, so we don't have a set goalkeeper yet, or a centre back. So it's just me. So let's see how we evolved, and thank you so much for the journey. This is the end of the video now. I do appreciate your time. Again, those that are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe, like, comment accordingly. Those that are oldie goldie, as I always mention, you guys are the goats, the legends. Thank you so much as always. But yeah, guys, see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Peace and sayonara. Bye bye.